Welcome everybody. Welcome into the Powers Playbook, our newest fun adventure that we are welcoming you all to, and super excited to get started on it. Something that's been in the works for a while and vision I've had for quite some time that we've been talking about and now bringing to life. Today's episode is really going to be kind of just like a starter. We're going to tell you what is this show about, why are we doing it, who are we, and just give you a little bit of preface. As my colleague said behind the camera, this is our pilot episode, so we are going to push forward and give you a little bit to get started.
You've opened up the Powers Playbook with insights to family, wealth, and real estate.
Happy to have you here today. By the way, on that note, a favorite pilot episode, Entourage.
How much is it?
They're asking 4.3. I'm sure she'll drop to 4 even.
Of all time. So for all of you old enough to remember that, go back and watch it again for me. So real quick, the Powers Playbook. I have to admit, the name's growing on me. I wasn't too sure about it at the beginning. We once did a show back in the day, if you were around and with us, called the Aaron Powers Show. And so that was really the premise of where video content started and us kind of teaching and educating about the real estate market. So that is one of the things we're still going to touch on. Real estate will still be a focus. We are also, in my time now in doing this, believe it or not, we've been running our real estate business. This year will be 10 years. So 10 years of real estate. And it's been a great journey. Learned so much along the way. And I think that's where we'll start, is just kind of filling you in a little bit about, as Jay-Z once said, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Aaron Powers. Been a licensed real estate professional in Las Vegas now for 10 years, as we said. Have an amazing wife, Emily. She runs all of the operations for our real estate business. I'm sure many of you know her. And I have two wonderful children, Violet, who's about to turn 6, and Owen, who just turned 4. And they fill up a lot of our lives, as you can imagine, having two growing children, fully functioning real estate business. We are definitely busy for sure. So I hope to bring some of that in for you. Life lessons, wealth building. We'll talk about money, all the mistakes and things we did wrong. That's for sure. So hopefully we'll have some good stories about that for you as well as we move forward. So excited to bring it to you. The real reason that we're doing this again is to try to get our reach and our educating and just helping others as far as we can take it. And in the world of video and AI and all the things that are coming, we want to be a relevant voice for those of you out there that are looking for this type of content. We are definitely going to be focused on growth, something that I love and generalize with. We're going to be focused on education, teaching, and helping. So all of the things that I've realized over my time that I really enjoy doing. Honestly, one of the main reasons that I like even learning things a lot of times is so that I can turn back around and teach them to others. I learned this. I've had a great opportunity in my time to do a bunch of different things. And so I want to give you like kind of a quick recap on where I've been professionally, so you kind of know who you're listening to, right? And give some credibility to what we're doing. I was in the retail and food and beverage space for a long time before I got my real estate license. I used to manage a Johnny Rockets restaurant at one point, which introduced me to a lot of friends and worked there with a bunch of friends of mine too. But that really started my journey. We were on charge of payroll, hiring, firing, food ordering, the whole nine. That was kind of my first really introduction into business that really pushed me towards doing something like this. Worked in restaurants for a while, loved the team atmosphere, the fast-paced nature of it, really enjoyed having others to bounce off of and work with. I think that's really what kind of led me to knowing that I need other people to be successful, and also really started to learn customer service. And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on as well, is really being there for others. So that was the start. I eventually got to the point where I realized that the only way I was ever really going to have control was to own and create something for myself, because I would always work hard, move up, do the best that I could, but there was always a cap. And so I think I was always looking for that unlimited potential of what was possible that I could achieve. And I didn't know what it was called, but that was my entrepreneurial spirit, basically. back in those days that was coming to life without me really realizing what it was. And so I took a leap and said, well, how can I start my own business? Like, what can I do where it fills up me and other people and makes a difference rather than just, clocking in, working 10 hours, making money and going home. I landed on the real estate business, and it was pretty much like, I think one of the quickest, and I don't want to say easiest, but easiest in the sense of like, doesn't take a ton of time to get there. And so I went to real estate school, got my license. For all of you that know me, you'd like to know that I failed my test the first 2 times, by the way. It took me 3 times to pass the real estate exam. So for all of you that are getting into real estate and you don't pass, keep going. It does not matter how long it takes you to keep doing what you're doing. So then I got here, got my real estate license, joined Keller Williams as a brokerage, and just started learning, hitting the ground running, and failing a lot. If that's one thing that sets apart anybody trying to start anything, there is going to be a lot of failure involved. And if you're afraid to fail, you're never going to get where you want to go. So I think that's really the first lesson I want to share with you is no matter what you are striving towards or looking at or how far away it might seem, just keep going. You know what I mean? Wake up the next day, do it again, get better at it, and proceed. Nothing happens overnight. Just keep doing what you're doing. So I was on a team, real estate team, a couple of real estate teams actually to get started, learned a lot, what I liked, what I didn't, got my feet wet in a sense. Then I went out on my own and started a solo business, just me. Had an amazing coach that helped me a lot. Actually, I've had a bunch of amazing coaches along the way. So thank you to all of you for that. I wouldn't be here without you. And when I got enough knowledge and experience, I got an opportunity to become a coach. And so I was a productivity coach for a while. I used to help brand new agents get started in the real estate business, help them understand, what needs to be done, what the important pieces of running your business are. And that was super fulfilling. And I actually think that's probably one of the main reasons why I'm sitting here today and understanding that I really do like to give back to other people. It's the thing that probably fills me up the most. I think if I can help somebody understand how to sell a house, it means way more to me than selling a house, if that makes sense. So I've kind of, drilled into what my passion is, and I've really enjoyed that process so far. So after being a coach, I decided I was going to start my own real estate team. And so that's kind of where we are today. That's evolved a little bit. We have a local real estate business here in the Henderson and Las Vegas area of Nevada, and do the best job we can for our clients. Very customer service and personalized based business. We very much focus and really pour into our people at a high level. And so most of our business now is referrals and our database and network of people that keep coming back and giving us the opportunity to help them. So thank you all very much for that. And I hope I've earned your business moving forward and can help more people as well. So that's really what we want to continue to do. We want to be able to produce content that's relevant, that you enjoy, that teaches you, that actually like you can walk away with something. You know what I mean? Not just this is what the market's doing and this is good and this is bad. We want to be a little bit higher level and explain why. I think the why is probably the biggest thing that's left out for a lot of people and businesses, is to understand what the why and the motivation is and what you're doing. And so I hope to bring that to you all from my perspective as I continue to learn along with you as well. So right now our real estate business is myself as the team lead and main listing agent. We have 2 other buyers agents on the team, David and Journey. Hopeful that you'll be able to meet them on the show at some point. And my wife, Emily, who does all the operations and back end of our business. So that is our team right now, and we'll be continuing to build and add and grow along, and probably be showing it to all of you as well. I want to have guests on the show as well. So we'll be bringing in other people, professionals, friends, kind of all of the above, in order to really understand what is their story. What makes it unique? What lessons can we pull from what they've been through, or the businesses that they may run that could be ancillary to real estate that add on to what we do on a regular basis? And so we'll be bringing some of those conversations in here to you as well. just to get an understanding of overall how it goes about, what it means, and what it could mean for you to be more prepared in the future. So that'll be kind of the essence of what it is. We'll put out the show as regularly as we can. Right now, I would love to have one a week coming out for you. And, we may change that cadence as we go, but that's the main focal point that we'll be focused on for now. We do so, we hope to share, through video if you're watching on YouTube, audio if you're, on the podcast listening in the car. Please slow down. We don't want to, I know we're going to be sharing some great nuggets in here, and I'll probably want you to pull over so you can be careful and listen safely. So one thing I wanted to share with you, which I thought was really interesting, is Emily and I created a mission statement for our business. I'm trying to remember how many years ago. I want to say like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And when we did that, I didn't realize how relevant it would be even now, but I'd like to share it with you because I think it holds for what we're talking about. But the mission statement of Powers Real Estate, which is our business, is to build a platform that inspires families to confidently achieve wealth and security. And it's funny now, planning and recording this show, how relevant that is to what I just described that we want to do. And so that's just really cool that our overall view of what we're doing is still held in that space, because we really are focused on family is super important to us. We obviously have a young family, kids that we're trying to raise. By the way, if anybody's got a handbook on that, will you please share it with me? Because man, raising a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old here soon in a few weeks when Violet's 6, it's a journey. And then to choose to operate and run a business and be entrepreneurial is so interesting with what it takes from a time and scheduling perspective and all things that I hope to be able to share with you, as well as what's worked, what hasn't, how do we do it? Hopefully you can help me, because that one is definitely interesting to try and figure out even today. And so that'll be the overall message of the show. We will be really focused on the things I talked about, such as wealth and security and growth and just overall life lessons. I think I have a tendency to talk to our clients and friends and things one-on-one and share what's worked and share lessons and give advice. And I'm thinking, why don't we do that in a bigger way? Why don't we share and openly try to help to the masses at a higher level of anyone who's interested in this space that could also become somebody that they can trust through real estate as well. So that's really the overall idea and premise, and I'm hopeful that you'll continue to join us as we go forward. And I wanted to share just real quick before we end up here a little bit about what's going on in the market right now. The market in Henderson and Las Vegas is certainly still moving. We've actually picked up in sales here as we start the month of February, and things have certainly seem to pick up a little bit. The market is not quite as fast as it was in years past, but we are continuing to sell. And I think the biggest thing right now in the market is just to be patient. This is not a hurry up and make rash decisions. This is really more of a let's sit back and wait for the right property or deal to present itself to us. And so we'll talk more about that as well. And, I think that it'll have a good impact on what we're doing, and we can share client stories and all of those other things that we've had success with. So look forward to meeting you more regularly, and I will ask for your help. And please, as you see the show and you hear something that you like, please share it. Feel free to share it with anybody else that can use it. We want to have a big impact on others in community and those that share this space with us. So that's a big one for me. As always, if you need anything in the real estate space, just shoot us a quick email. That is info@powersre.com. And you can ask us any question you want. If you've got any ideas of something that you would like to learn more about, or you'd like for us to focus an episode on, please let me know. I'm happy to kind of discuss and talk about just about anything, honestly, that would have an impact on you, or just a random question, whether it's real estate, life, family, whatever it may be. So anyways, we will be here. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Be safe. Love you guys. Bye.